So I will explain to you about the analytics portion of this system. So I've just logged in as a operations manager, and when I log in, the analytics section is over here in this menu. So I go to this MMS analytics section. So there are various menu here. I'll explain in detail what each one means. The first one is it creates a baseline. So a baseline is basically a performance of all the equipments with respect to maintenance. And I have already created one baseline for 15 days. But nevertheless, depending on the customer need, this can be taken either once in a quarter or once in a half year, depending on their need. So now I have fed data for the month of February as well. So I'm taking a second baseline I'm generating for the period from 14th January till 28th February. And once I click the baseline report, so it will analyze all the work orders which have been issued in that particular period and which have been closed. And it calculates a whole lot of parameters for each of the equipments. So we'll see what all it calculates. So basically, if you can see this report, it gives a comprehensive data at a click of a button. See, for each of the equipments, what is for this period, what is the number of breakdowns which has happened in this period, right? And then you also have what is the cost spent on maintenance, and what is the average cost. This is a total cost, and this is average cost spent on maintenance with a variance. And you also have what is the mean time to repair for this equipment, variance, and mean time between failure and variance, and what is the overall availability during that period. So for each of these equipment, it gets calculated, these data gets calculated. So this is humanly impossible to calculate for if the number of equipments are more than 500, a few hundreds, it becomes humanly impossible to do it. But now with this automation, it becomes very easy to calculate all of these. See, this not only calculates this benchmark, it also calculates based on the failure codes. For example, barrier problem, we have 9 failures, calibration error 12, sensor damage 12, winding error, there's nothing. So what is the cost spent, average, and standard deviation? So it calculates all of this and makes it available to us in a easy format. So I just save this benchmark or baseline, and it gets saved in the system. So now if I want to view the baseline, I can click here. So you want to see baseline for each. Okay, we have created 2 baselines. Now I'll check for baseline 2. And if you want to have any specific department, you can view that. Otherwise, you can just click on the report. It will give you the benchmark for all the equipments. So the same report, you can see number of breakdowns, cost, standard deviation, mean time to repair, standard deviation, failure, availability. Everything is calculated and shared with you. You also have a feature to either export it to PDF or Excel or Word based on your need. Next, I can even do a comparison of baseline. So basically, this system is used as a continuous improvement platform. So we are expected to analyze the benchmark results for each of the equipment and identify those action items which can improve the overall equipment uptime. Right, and then once you create a subsequent baseline, you can validate whether there's an improvement in the overall benchmark or not. So now, if I can compare the baseline benchmark 1 and 2, it will give me a complete report of what the parameters were in baseline 1 and what is the parameters currently. So you can see in benchmark 1 of 10101 failed 7 times. but whereas in benchmark 2 it has failed only thrice. So the average cost has also increased compared to benchmark 1, and mean time to repair, standard deviation, everything between benchmark 1 and benchmark 2 it compares. Similarly, you have for all the equipments which are available. So this is a comparison of baseline between two different periods. For each equipment, it will show you a number of breakdowns in the past and current. Here, as I told you, number of breakdowns has come down, but cost has increased. Mean time to repair has decreased significantly. Sorry, it has increased. And similarly, standard deviation has also increased. So though the number of failures have been less, but the time to repair and standard deviation has increased. So like this, you can compare for each of the equipment. So next, you can also look at the benchmark for the problem codes. So this shows you the complete history of the problem codes, how many times it has failure has happened due to this problem code, what is the cost spent on each of the problem codes. The next, you can also similarly, you can even compare the baselines for each of the problem codes. So you can see barrier problem, it has increased, the cost has also increased and things like that. So similarly, you can have for all the calibration error, sensor damage, winding error, and so on. So now the next menu will be the equipment maintenance analytics. So this report shows you a comprehensive picture of the failure patterns of each equipment. So here you can filter by each department, whatever it is. See here you can see for each of the equipments, what is a failure pattern. For example, if you see Quarding, it has failed once due to barrier problem and thrice due to sensor damage. And similarly, L2 drawing, once due to barrier problem, twice due to calibration error, and once due to sensor damage. Simplex, it's due to barrier problem and sensor damage. And this one, Simplex 2 is more due to calibration error. Simplex 3 is one in each. So like this, you will be able to see each equipment, what is a failure pattern, failure pattern. And lastly, you also see have this cost analysis, where you can see, for example, for this benchmark period, and I can choose a department also. So this is a departmental level view. Each department can see their equipment performance and decide how to go about. Here, so here you can see for this period, benchmark 2, cost analysis, you can see the one stands for the manpower cost, material cost, production loss, and other costs. So you can see the distribution of percentage on all of these and what's the overall cost which has incurred. It's not only that, you can also see each equipment, how much it has happened, overall cost, how much it has contributed to the overall cost. So this is one analysis. Second, you also have a Pareto analysis on the cost of maintenance. Here again, you can choose a benchmark or baseline ID, and you can choose the department ID. So you can see the Pareto analysis for each equipment, which has caused the maximum failure. All those things will be displayed here. Next, you also have a equipment-wise cost analysis. So if you see in this report, you will get basically each equipment, what is the equipment cost, total cost, and departmental level cost, and percentage of the department cost, what has happened. For each of the equipment, you can see manpower, material, production loss, and other costs. What is the total cost? And the departmental cost is, for example, total cost of the department is 15,950. Against which this equipment has cost 2,370, which is almost 14% of the total departmental cost. So like this, you will be able to see for each of my department, which are the equipments which has caused the maximum damage in terms of the cost. And I have an action plan for addressing them. And lastly, you also have a cost comparison basically between two benchmarks. So all the action item needs to improve your cost, whether it has actually improved or decreased. You will be able to see this by you seeing this report. So you can see this basically between baseline 1 and baseline 2, how it has varied. So these are the comprehensive analysis that we have with respect to the analytics. And the system has been designed to ensure we have a comprehensive improvement for equipment uptime. So if there are any questions, you please feel free to ask us.